Hello Divas, popping in with a quickie coaching video on how to quickly improve your balance with this little technique that I call fire toes. So hope you're able to hear me. So first I'm going to show you how you can test your own balance, okay? So when you want to attempt any balancing pose, first you want to make sure you can feel all your 10 toes on the ground, right? And then the simplest balancing pose is the tree pose, one of my favorite pose. That's it, right? I mean, there's a different variations where you can place your foot either on the small of the inner calf, on the upper thigh. You're just going to make sure that you don't place pressure on your knee joints. And then let's test the other leg. This is one of my favorite balancing poses to train your concentration. And we're just going to use this to test our ability to balance before and after this fire toes activation. So this is how to do fire toes. It's really simple. You're just going to come sitting on your heels. Okay, you want to tuck your toes, meaning that your toes are going to face forward, toes are facing forward, and then bring your 2 feet closer together. You don't have to be touching, but maybe just 1 to 2 inches apart. Then you're just going to lower your buttocks backwards. Okay, and you're going to stay in this position with the toes flexed forward or tucked forward like that. And you want to reach back and make sure that your pinky toes are also activated. Pinky toes are also forward. So none of the toenails are touching the mat. Just sit here and just breathe. And after a while, you'll feel this burning sensation in the toes, right? This fiery, burning, tingling, hot sensation in the toes. It's okay, they're not going to drop off. Don't worry, just keep staying here. So what's happening is we're firing up the toes, okay, through this tension technique. And after we release it later, you will feel a rush of blood, and the nerves on the toes will be more sensitive to the places where they're in contact with the ground, and that gives you a lot more stability because the brain can collect information from the places where your toes are touching the ground. So I'm just going to stay here for a while more. And by now you should really feel the burn, right? Okay. Really staying on. Okay, so then now let's release, and you can do this action. Flatten the toes on the ground and do this action. It's actually quite a fun thing to do. And let's try one more time. Tuck the toes and bring the both big toes close together, and then you're going to sit back and then keep the straight spine, and you want to make sure that the toes are flexed forward, so you want to reach behind and pull the pinky toe forward like that. And the second time when you do this, you should be able to notice that it's easier. And you can sing a song, you can read a book, you can call your friend, you can message your friend. Just help me to keep the spine tall and long so that you're not hunchback like that, okay? Just gonna stay here and breathe. And you should be feeling the burn now, right? Enjoy it. Breathe. Should feel a rush of blood, right? Okay. Okay, so let's come up to standing position. Just loosen and let the blood circulate properly. Okay, so let's stand on any flat surface, and you can do a few rounds of heel lift. Just get the muscles warmed up, and you can try the balancing pose. Now notice that the standing foot now seems to have a lot more grip, right? Notice that? I hope so. So that's because your toes are activated and the nerves on the ends of the toes are now collecting information from where they are touching the ground, sends it to the brain, so your brain can then tell the rest of your body to adjust accordingly, reorganize the structure of how you want to, how to put the rest of the muscles to help you to achieve and perform this balancing pose. So all balancing poses like tree pose, dancer pose, warrior 3, which is one of the hardest as well. So all these poses, all these balancing poses, all the balancing poses require a strong base, which means your toes, your feet, okay, the soles of the feet must be grounded and must be able to collect data from where it touches the floor or the ground. Does it make sense? So you should feel that your foot, okay, if you're doing this with me now, you should feel that your foot has a lot more suction onto the ground, right? So I hope you've enjoyed this little mini quickie coaching. Each time you try to attempt any balancing pose that requires a good grip on the feet, you can try this fire pose activation. Hope this has been able to serve you well. Happy weekend. Bye for now.
If you want to find out more, then come and join me at my upcoming webinar called Slim Sassy Strong. It is totally free, and I invite you to come and learn how to regain your mobility, how to eliminate joint pain, and even regain your youthfulness within 90 days. This webinar will be a safe space for all of us to learn more about transformative healing and resilience. To get registered, simply click on the link around this video, go to the next page and secure your seat to the webinar. I look forward to seeing you there.